have to worry about me.
You are getting emotionally involved because she's Emily's double. That's not normal.
I'm enjoying her company.
Because it's like being with Emily?
Okay, look. I know the difference here.
Really? Because Rebecca might have breast cancer just like Emily did. And if you go through this with her, let's be honest, it could blur the line completely.
So, how long have you lived in the Chuckles?
Actually, new in town.
Oh, so am I. What a coincidence. I wonder what else we have in common.
Are you flirting with me?
Well, it depends. Is it working?
Well, you two make a lovely couple. Why don't you get to know each other better?
I've heard all the warnings from Lucky and Alexis. I understand the concern.
So, but would you have given Rebecca the time of day if she wasn't Emily's double? She works at the hospital. There are tons of gorgeous women at the hospital that you don't pay attention to.
That's a moot point, Lulu. I do know Rebecca. I'm not just going to turn my back on her.
Well, she goes through the same ordeal that almost killed Emily.
Well, it's because of what Emily went through that I understand what Rebecca's going through. Look, she had a hole punched through her breast, knowing that it could be cancer.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, it is, and I intend to see her through this every step of the way.
You want me and Ethan to go out? Why do you even care?
Just a suggestion. You seem to be enjoying each other.
Well, it's a bonzer idea, but I couldn't possibly diss Lulu.
Oh, ditch away. She won't mind.
Well, it's been fun, but I gotta go back to work.
Oh, by all means, go. Hop like a bunny.
Oh, I'm sure the fashion world can live without you for a day.
Tell that to my boss.
Well, what about my boss? You robbed me blind when we were playing poker. I deserve a chance to get even.
I was beating you fair and square.
Admit it. You pilfered the cash box.
Only because you were cheating. We should play again, just so I can teach you a lesson.
Yeah, tough talk. Let's see if you can back it up.
Unlike you, Lulu honors her responsibilities, right?
Well, that sounds dull as dirt, but she's right. I gotta go.
Scared?
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Why do I get the feeling you don't like me being with Lulu?
Hit me.
The book says
Hit me.
21. That was a risky move.
Guess I'm feeling lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and give me another card there.
Guess you are too.
Bust. Sorry. The lady wins again.
Well, clearly I'm in the presence of a superior player, I
Or a
guess.
skilled counter, I suspect.
Maybe I just know how to follow my hunches.
Well, please tell me, what is your secret?
Do tell. Inquiring minds want to know.
You already made it clear what you think of me at your family's home.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. You all but called me a swindler, which is odd since you've never met me in your life.
You are the spitting image of Emily Quartermaine. And when you came to our house, butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. Forgive me, a red flag popped up.
That's enough, Tracy.
No, you're entitled to your little opinion, Tracy. I just don't appreciate you staring at me when I'm trying to play cards.
I happen to be part owner of this casino, which gives me the right to kick you to the curb anytime I like.
All right. Apologize to her.
Apologize for what? I meant every word.
An insult to her is an insult to me.
Nikolas, I appreciate the defense, but she's not worth it.
Here you have it. Even Rebecca knows I don't owe her an apology.
Well, given the current status of this establishment, I suggest you make a concerted effort towards the few remaining customers here.
Nikolas, I don't care about your money, and I don't care much for you. You're obviously a nut job.
I could say the same about you, Tracy. Let's go.
Nikolas, you have clearly latched on to this girl because she's Emily's double. But have you ever, once, for a moment, questioned what brought her to Port Charles in the first place and why she's still here?
We're leaving.
Do you believe her? Do you think I have an agenda?
Would I be spending all this time with you if I thought you had an agenda?
No. But it is a coincidence that I look like Emily, and, you know, I am here in Port Charles.
Well, we've been over this already. I'm completely satisfied that you have no connection to Emily. And I apologize for Tracy's paranoia.
Don't apologize. Had more fun today than I've had in a long time.
once again, I'm sorry that you've been subjected to Tracy's nonsense.
Stop apologizing. I kind of like mixing it up with Tracy. It's fun. Yeah, this cancer scare has been making me feel weak and vulnerable. And standing up for myself with Tracy reminded me that I'm strong and I can fight back. All the same, I was very touched by how you defended me.
Well, that does seem to be a habit of mine, whether you've asked for it or not.
You're a very gallant man.
Is that a compliment, or?
Yeah, it is. Big one. I really appreciate what you said to Tracy and what you didn't say.
What? I'm not sure I followed
You didn't tell her to back off because, poor Rebecca had a biopsy and was waiting to find out if she has cancer. And that's the last thing I want is your pity.
I certainly don't pity you. In fact, I admire you more all the time.
I haven't done much for you to admire. Chickened out on the biopsy until you talked me into it. I was such a nervous wreck, I asked them to sedate me. And the doctor only said I needed a local.
But you still did it anyway, despite your fear.
Didn't really have much of a choice.
Well, sure you did. You could have just stayed up here in your room, worrying about the biopsy results instead of going out with me, holding your own against Tracy, a woman who can reduce senators and captains of industry to jelly, by the way.
You're awfully good at pep talks.
Well, I'm just getting started, really. And you can certainly play a really mean hand of blackjack.
As opposed to you, who lost on purpose.
No, I did no such thing.
Nikolas, admit it. You kept tanking your cards so I could get better hands. This is the only reason I was winning.
No, you were winning because you're a better player than I am.
But you've traveled all over the world, right?
Yes.
You've been to a lot of casinos.
Yes, but I really have no interest in gambling.
No one is that bad at cards.
Well, I can contest that there's at least one person on this planet that is.
Okay. Well, I'll teach you some time. At a casino of your choice, of course.
No, I wouldn't want to embarrass you in public or anything like that.
Not a problem. If you embarrass me, I'll just pretend I don't know you.
Well, that wouldn't work.
Yeah? Why not?
Because you're so beautiful. I'd want everyone in the room to know that I'm the lucky guy you're with.